Hi everyone, coming on to do a quick product share from a pre-order for the new Autumn Winter Stampin' Up catalogue. It was a small order, but I wanted to share it with you. So this is one of the exciting new products, and it's the corrugated embossing folder, and it's one of the really thick ones. But I thought this would be fantastic for guy cards. Gives you loads of texture, and it just means that then you can just concentrate on the topper and sentiment rather than thinking about too much other stuff. I'll put that paper up there now. I will go through the papers in a little bit. Now the other new product that they've got out is baker boxes. Now I'm not sure of the exact sizing of these. 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 by 2 1/8 deep. So I'm just going to build one so you can see it, and you get 8 in the box, and it's got the acetate window in it for you. Right, so I think they're pretty self-explanatory to build, I hope, because I'm not very good at. So they slot into there, and that comes round and slots in as well. Oh God, they are a good size actually. That's it popped out. I would probably use a bit of tape if I'm honest, if I'm putting these together, just to make sure they actually stay folded. I'm going to fold that, burnish it a little bit. Yeah, they're a good size. I'm thinking Halloween treats for the wee ones. I wasn't 100% when I ordered them what I would use them for, but absolutely Halloween without a shadow of a doubt. As I said, I would probably use a bit of tape under this one just to make sure it stays closed, but love it. And you can decorate all around it. I would be pretty sure you can stamp on this as well. But it's got a bit of a glossy finish, so you might need to use your StazOn and then your blends to colour it, but perfect idea. I'll put that aside just now. Then I got, oh, excuse me, then I got Cauldron Bubble, and I got the Cauldron Thinlits as well. Now you've got one for the hat, you've got one for that, you've got one for the cat, you've got one for the cauldron, I think there's one for the frog, you've definitely got one for the girl, one for the broomstick, then there's a stars cut out one. So it's fantastic, and they just look fantastic. I love Halloween, and I love being able to make projects for the wee ones at Halloween, because they all get loads of treats, but if you're making them a nice wee box to put their treats in, it's something they can hold on and keep. So I can't wait to play with that. Then I got a few trims. I got this one, which is from the Festive Farmhouse collection, and it's a burlap. It's very similar to the burlap trim in the main catalogue, except it's got the red and white stripe through it, which is, I think, cherry cobbler. Let me just have a quick glance in my catalogue. I'm positive it's cherry cobbler. Cherry cobbler and white stripe that's in it, and you get 10 yards. Is that right? Yeah, 10 yards. So I can't wait. I think that would be fantastic for guy cards again, especially if you have got, I have got a few friends who are male or in same-sex relationships, so it's only masculine households. So making a card that isn't glittery and sparkly, which I would normally do for Christmas, I need to go down the more rustic style, and that will work perfectly. Oh, excuse me, that's terrible. Then we've got this one, which is the Tranquil Tide velvet ribbon. Now, if I just show you, the Tranquil Tide this year is actually being themed toward a Christmas colour. Now, I made this card yesterday. Now, the poinsettias, the large poinsettias are from my own stash, but the small ones are from the Dashing or Detailed Deer thinlits. But this glimmer paper is actually Tranquil Tide, so you can see it actually works as a Christmas colour, and I really love it. The red is Merry Merlot, which is another themed Christmas colour this year, and I really love that they're using a different green than our standard garden green and our real red. It's just making a big difference. Then I got, is that it for the other stuff? Oh no. Then I got the braids, and I got the, it's from the farmhouse, Festive Farmhouse again, and you get the Mossy Meadow Cherry Cobbler, I think, and the Very Vanilla. I'm just going to check the colours of that again, just so I'm not making a mistake, because I don't like saying something and then being wrong. I was right. Cherry Cobbler, Mossy Meadow and Very Vanilla. And again, ideal for Christmas. Add a little bow with that on it. Perfect. Tiny little embellishments make a world of difference on our cards. I did get a few paper sacks. Now, what I do with my paper is, if it's 2 sheets, I will keep one 12 by 12 and the other one I'll cut into 6 by 6s, because I use a lot more for card size. So 6 by 6 is perfect for me to have handy, and the 12 by 12 is for larger projects. So I'll show you the 6 by 6 versions. Okay, so I got the All Is Bright collection, which is classic Christmas. Now you've got this one here, which is just like a green mottled paint effect. Then we've got the bulbs on the other side. Then we've got Spotty Dotties and Christmas foliage, which is photograph. That's the same again. Let me skip by those. Then we've got the bokeh, like the ethereal look, and on the other side that's pine cones. If I just bring that up, hopefully it'll focus. Maybe it won't, but it is pine cones. Let me see if I can focus it that way. No, but it's pine cones. Then we've got this one here, which is the green and green stars, and it's like a mottled paint effect in the background. Then we've got the stockings. Right, so that's those ones. I'm just skipping by because I've obviously got 4 of each of them. Then we've got the gold baubles. Love those. I think they're super pretty. And on the back you have got the poinsettia, but it's like a graphic hand-drawn idea. This one is just the red stripes. Is that it? Yep. So that's the All Is Bright collection. And the colours that are in that are, let me just pull these out. All Is Bright, Call Me Clover, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Garden Green, Real Red, Shaded Spruce and Whisper White. So that's the colours that are in that one. I need to write them on it. Then we've got the Frosted Floral. Now this is a speciality paper and it has got a shimmer. The paper is printed on white shimmer paper. Okay. It's absolutely stunning papers. So we've got this one here which is the mixed florals, and then in the back you have got the green, very variated green leaves. Another floral paper, absolutely stunning colours. You've got your pine boughs, you've got some of your berry sprays, so there is a variety. Then on the back you've got your berry spray, and I think that's grey granite it's on. So that's duplicates. Just trying to scoot by them. Then we have got another leaf. Now realistically that doesn't need to be Christmas. In fact most of them don't need to be. On the back you've got a gorgeous stripe. This one kind of reminds me of the Scottish thistle. So pretty. And then on the back you've got the green with the, it's almost like they've lifted the colour off to give you the white underneath. Right, so that's that one. I'll just try to skip by the ones that I've just done. Then we've got this one which is a smaller flower detail, and the colours are just beautiful. On the back you've got like the frosted green colour, and I'm not sure what one that is. I think it might be Tranquil Tide, but I could be wrong. And then you've got the berry spray on it. Then you've got this one here which is your leaf vine, and the, I think that's Blackberry Bliss, and that's those ones. So that's Frosted Florals, and to be fair I think you'll agree most of them would get away with not being Christmassy. Then I've got Toil and Trouble, which is the Halloween theme. So I've got, in fact I'll tell you the colours that are in Frosted Florals first, because there is a load of colours in that one. You've got Blackberry Bliss, Blushing Bride, Grey Granite, Merry Merlot, Mint Macaron, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pear Pizzazz, Pineapple Punch, Powder Pink, Soft Sea Foam, Soft Suede and Tranquil Tide. So basically every colour that Stampin' Up does is in that collection, but they work. Right, so on to Halloween, and this matches the Cauldron Bubbles. So this was actually like a suite. So you've got Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. Then on the back you have got ghosts, but if you actually look at the ghosts there's colour in there. Come on, focus. There you go. You can see the colour and it's fantastic. I love that there's colour there, they're not just white. Then we've got a variant, like a gradient colour background of, I think it's pumpkin pie, and you've got the different cats on it. Then you've got the girl, and I think the frame, let's cut that out. I know that it would definitely cut that one. and that one, but I'm not sure about the one that's got a hand closed. I think it probably would. No, it won't. So that will cut that out though. But you could fussy cut them, they're not difficult. Right, so we've got the little witches and the cats. Move these over. Then we've got lemon lime twist, I'm sure. And on the back you've got cauldrons. Whoops, that way. Cauldrons, spiders, and these would do as borders. You could easily snip them and put them down the side of your cards, etc. That cat, I think, will also cut out with the thinlet. It looks about the right size, and the cauldron as well, I believe. I am just going to check it because I like to be able to confirm that before I say. Is that the right way? No. That's it that way. So, yep, that's going to cut that out. Then we've got the cat. Let me find my wee cat. Yep, it will cut the cat out as well. Perfect. We like that. We like the SP that we can use in a load of different ways. So it's spotty dotty and our cauldrons and things. Then we've got broomsticks and pumpkins. So let me just shuffle all them over. Then we've got stars, pretty generic. On the back we've got the bat, and I'm not sure if that cuts out with the bat punch. I'm trying to think. Let me see. I did have a bat little tagline about here somewhere. Where have I put it? I don't know what I've done with that. No, misplaced it. I did have a tag that I had done. I don't know. So I don't know. That might punch out. I'm not 100% sure. Then we have got the frogs and the hat, and I think the hat will cut out as well. Let me just check. Yep, hat's cut out as well. So these thinlets work perfectly with the DSP. You'll get a lot of usage out of them, and you've also got your cobweb. I'll just pull these out so you can see them, since it's from the same suite. So you've got the cat, you've got the corner cobweb, you've got the hat, you have got the cauldron and the little girl, or the witch, you've got the cut out stars, you have got the broomstick, the ghost, and I'm sure that's for the frog. Just let me double check with that. Yeah, for the little frog. So that's perfect. The suite is just phenomenal. I have got another order sitting pending that I just need to put through when I get paid. And they have got some gorgeous black foil cardstock as well in this catalogue. I'm sure they're trying to bank rob us, because there's just so much great stuff. There's also a really cute Halloween one. that I want to get, and there's another few Christmassy bits, and then I'm done and want to concentrate on getting my stamping blends. Right, so last one up is the festive farmhouse paper. Now, being in Scotland, we have got loads of tartans and it's kind of our thing. So this paper kind of jumped out to me for that reason, and it's quite guy-like as well. So you get this one which looks like cherry cobbler and crumb cake, and on the back is just your cubes. Then you have got, looks like grey granite with whisper white stars. Then you've got a basic Christmas colour, very vanilla with mossy meadow and cherry cobbler, I would imagine. So that repeats. Then we've got this very, very standard plaid or tartan. On the back you have got your green and white pinstripes. Then you've got the farmhouse kind of thing, and that could go for any time of year. Most of that could, there's nothing Christmassy about any of that. Even the Christmas coloured stripes, that could go for anything. This one, absolutely love, and it's like your, what you call it, panelled walls, wood panelling, with the wood wash. On the back you have got your Christmas wording, Merry Christmas, deck the halls, seasons of cheer, tidings of joy, under the mistletoe, peace, love and joy, Merry Little Christmas, North Pole, peace on earth. So loads and loads of wording, just perfect for this time of year. Then we have got another wood effect, and it's a white wash. Then on the back, just cherry cobbler and whisper white stripes, again any time of year. Then we have got this one, another plaid effect, and white, I think that's meant to be snowflakes or stars, I'm not 100% sure, but again, you could get away with that at any time of year. But that's the festive farmhouse, and I just seen the colours as, yes, Christmas, but I was thinking more masculine Christmas theme. So that's my haul for the pre-order, and I did have a haul last week, and there will be one next week from the new catalogue before it goes live to customers on the 5th of September. You will be spoilt for choice. There's so much in this catalogue, something for everyone. And my advice to you is make sure you shuffle a few £100 aside, because you're not going to want to miss things. You're going to be wanting to have everything. Believe me, I have spent about £250, £300 so far, and that's with my discount. And there's still stuff I want, so I would definitely say keep a little bit by so you can buy what you like. Anyway, I am going to go and put my stuff away and write in my colours for my papers so that it's easier for me to work with. But I hope to speak to you all soon. Bye for now.